Alright guys, how you doing? Welcome back to another live stream on Talk Sooty. We are here for the Manchester City versus Real Madrid second leg. Oh, it's going to be interesting. It is going to be very, very interesting indeed. It is about, just slightly more than 10 minutes, 11 minutes to be precise, before kickoff. I'm excited for this one. As a neutral, I am excited. I'm just going to quickly get up the stream on my computer so I can see if there's any problems. 1 second, guys. 1 second. I will also brighten up the space in just a sec. Okay, I don't know why that keeps doing that. Alright, it looks fine. It looks fine. Alright, I'll switch back over now. Lovely. Alright, now it's not. You can see more of my face. I've got the light on, and it's sweet. Let me just quickly get the one's that docs. Here we go. Get the chat up. There we go. The chat is, well, you won't be able to see the chat, but I can now see the chat, which is good. But yeah, like I said, big game. I might as well actually no, I'll quickly just link the stream, put it on Twitter, get people in the chat, get people here. I'll quickly just do that, and then I'll quickly read out the lineups before we get into this big semi-final in the Champions League. Obviously, I didn't do a stream yesterday for the other game. If you didn't know, Inter Milan went through. They won 1-0 yesterday, and that's 3-0 on aggregate. So they are one half of the Champions League final, which is massive for them. Massive for them indeed. As I'll just quickly share this. Oh, that's not. Here we go. I'm just going to mute myself 1 sec because some absolute prat has just put the printer on. What a prat. Looks like that's finished being printed off. Lovely. Lovely. Right. That the stream link has been sent out to Twitter. I might do it to Instagram quickly on my phone as well. But yeah, you know, before I do that, before I send that one out, I might as well get the team sheets up. Get the team sheets up before I'm going to have to quickly run and get my. Oh dear. What? I mean, I was telling her to just stay there, and I could have got it, but nope. She decided to come on camera. Nice. But yeah, the lineups for Manchester City are Ederson in goal, Kyle Walker, Ruben Diaz, Akanji. It's saying it's a 3-2-4-1 on Google. It's probably going to be a 4. Well, they kind of play 4 at the back, but they kind of do go into this when they've got the ball. John Stones and Rodri in the midfield with Bernardo Silva, De Bruyne, Gundogan, Grealish across the 4 in the midfield, and then Erling Haaland up front. Real Madrid have got a new back line, slightly different. Rudiger's just come out. It's Courtois in goal, Camavinga again starting left back, Alaba, Militao and Carvajal. So Eder Militao's come in for Tony Rudiger, Valverde, Kroos, Modric in the midfield 3, and then the same attack as well. Vinny Jr., Kareem, the Dream, Benzema, and Rodrigo. So solid squads for both. I am quickly, just before the game kicks off, going to run and get my AirPods so I can listen to the game. I'll be back in just a sec. Alright, I am back. I am well and truly back just 5 minutes before kickoff, which is what I would call perfect timing. Let me get the game up quickly now on my phone, and then we are good to go. Hopefully this doesn't come. No, it shouldn't. Alright. Let me quickly actually just change something. There we go. Beautiful. Alright. There we have it. Sounds quite loud actually. Yeah. Jesus, we've got some Tottenham Hotspur Stadium thing going on. Bam, bam, bada, bam, bam. Alright, it is a few minutes away from kickoff now. It is a few minutes away from kickoff. Huge game in the Champions League. Probably it's the biggest game in the Champions League this season so far. I feel like the Champions League this season's not been as good this season as it was. Well, definitely not last season. Incredible last season. But yeah, Manchester City have got to win 4 games in the last. All it is 4 games and they win a treble. But it sounds a lot easier than it is, because if it was that easy, more teams would have done it. Liverpool were 2 games away from winning a quadruple. They came away with a domestic double. It's a lot harder than it looks. Obviously coming from absolute red tinted glasses, being a United fan, but it is true. It is true, I've got to say. Let me quickly post it on Twitter. I mean on my Instagram. Before I can. Few minutes now till kickoff. I'll just have to get. Do. Nope. What am I doing? It's big. Absolutely massive. Ooh. Quick, I need to be quick here, being slow. Alright, that's on my Instagram. Alright, let's get back to the BT Sport app. And let's get ready, because oh my days, it's nearly kickoff. Scripts. Alright. Here we go then, guys. Here we go. Oh, I'm excited. As a neutral, I'm excited. It's actually kicking off a few minutes later than it should do. They're just shaking hands now, the players. This is going to get tasty, baby. Yeah, strong squads both sides. They're just showing the squads again there. Such a weird formation City play, but I mean it always looks weird on the diagram, but when it's in game, it looks a lot more smooth, a lot smoother. Alrighty. Who's the ref? The ref who refed the World Cup final. Can't say his name. Sisu. I don't know. I can't even say his name, to be honest. Benzema, Gundogan, El Capitanos. Big Phil Mitchell, I'll just call him the ref. I'm surprised he's not put shift Militao to the right back and kept Rudiger in. Get Carvajal out, because I think he's woeful. I think he's the weakest player in the Real Madrid team. But still a very good lineup. It's still a very good lineup. Of course, it's a very good lineup. But the game is getting closer. It's getting very close. They just hold. I don't know why they've kicked off a couple of minutes later, but they have. City doing a huddle. Doing a little huddle here. City. Come on, I'm waiting for kickoff so I can sort my timer out. Anyone in the chat, drop your predictions now. Drop your predictions. Because it could be interesting. Looks like they're about to kick off now. Who's kicking off? Is it City kicking off? Yeah, City kick. And that is the start of the game. We are underway here. Woohoo! I am excited for this. Obviously, if I had a Real Madrid top, I would be wearing it right now. I want Madrid to go through, being a United fan, but I just want to see a good game, to be honest. Real Madrid pressing up. Hi, Vinny. Oh, it's nice from Walker. Beautiful composure. I hope Real Madrid win this game. I hope they do. But I want to see a good game as well. Good. Oof. Stiff challenge there. Solid. Getting a bit of player and the man. That's how I like it. There he is. Josep Guardiola. Pep. Ooh. Benzema putting him under pressure. City just playing it around the back here. And Real Madrid trying to put it on him. But, you know, City are calm. Calm from the back. They are calm. Walker shifted it down the line to Bernardo Silva. Cut it in field. Rodri switched it back out to Bernardo Silva, but he can't take it down, which is a surprise for Bernardo Silva, but hey ho. Ancelotti. Calm as you like. Militao with a big header away. Yeah, I am surprised they've dropped Rudiger. I'm not surprised that he's come in, because Militao is one of the best centre backs in the world, but Rudiger played so well against Haaland last week. I just thought he might have shifted Militao to right back, but it's probably best keeping him in his natural position. Obviously, he did play a bit of right back for Porto before he signed for Real, but City got a bit of possession here round the area of Real Madrid. If City score first here, though, it's going to be a nightmare for Real. They don't want to concede early. Sorry, I thought the printer was going off again. Wow, Walker's just absolutely blazed one over. Commentator saying he's right to have that shot. No, that was embarrassing. He just placed it about 20 yards over the goalpost. Ooh. Bit of an awkward ball there back to Diaz, but he stays calm. Oof. Kevin De Bruyne. Why are the fans calling for a penalty there? They must be joking, surely. Vinny played a bit of a dangerous ball there. Oh, good touch there from Grealish. Plays a cross in really deep. Bernardo Silva won it though. De Bruyne plays it back across. Oof. Good defending from Militao there, to be fair. And Courtois collects it. De Bruyne putting a cross into the back post. Trying to look for that big fat head of Erling Haaland, but he can't. Can't get on him. Militao got up early and high. To be fair, it was a good leap from Eder Militao. City got the ball back again though. Oh, Bernardo Silva's just done Camavinga. Oh, it's a good tackle from Camavinga. Got back. Bit rattled. Ooh, there's rattling. Ooh. Don't know what happened with the referee there, but he just ran up to Haaland like he wanted to fight him or something. Was going to chin him. That's a good tackle, Bo. Good tackle from both, and then Bernardo Silva hands in the back on Cruz. Definitely a foul. But interesting start. Interesting start indeed. Come on, Real Madrid. Hala Madrid, as he say. Come on. Get up. Beautiful. Don't know if I've ever told you, but I'm actually a Real Madrid fan. Inside. Oh, great ball. Ooh, oh, great ball from Kevin De Bruyne to put Haaland through. He takes it past the keeper and he squares it, but there was no one there. City on the attack again though. Bernardo Silva on Camavinga. Makes Camavinga slip. Kyle Walker to Rodri. Onto that right foot. Opens up, but it's gone past the post. What a start from Manchester City here. What a start from Manchester City. Oof. He was looking to finesse it with his left. Curl it in top bins with his left foot, but then he chose not to. Giroud cut it back onto his right. Drives, but cut down the angle a little bit. Great start for City, though, to be fair. Great start. Got to give him that. City throwing 5 yards from the edge of the box. Akanji and I think that's Stones playing 1-2s with each other. Hoofs it up to Haaland. He's being fouled. Ooh, pardon me. He's being fouled by Eder Militao now. City on the free kick. City got a free kick in their own half. It was a good chance from Rodri though. He probably should have been doing a little bit better. I mean, he did well in the first place to send the defender with the little turn, but I think he should have done a bit better with the finish, to be honest. Foul there from Bernardo Silva. There's a couple fouls already from him he'll be on the referee's watch for that yellow card. Be an interesting battle between them, because obviously Camavinga, it's not his natural position, but he makes it look like he's the best left back in the world when he plays. It's weird. He's such a good player. I believe he's won every single club trophy he can win already, and he's 20. So, I mean, obviously playing for Real Madrid helps, but he's a very big player. Ancelotti there, chilling, chewing his gum at. City have got that. The thing is that it's a very just tight man marking press. City, the midfielders and attackers will pick up the players they need to, and it just makes it very difficult to get past. City just retain the ball again. They've had a lot of the ball here, nearly 10 minutes in. Rodri to John Stones, obviously playing in like the midfield when they've got the ball. Played it to Walker. I know Bernardo Silva, sorry, he played it to Rodri. Rodri with a big switch to Grealish, in line with the edge of the box. Trying to take him on, goes back to Rodri. Around the edge of the area here for Manchester City. Kevin De Bruyne whips one in. Big header. Big header from Militao again. And Courtois picks it up once again. The thing is with Real Madrid, you've got to understand that even though they've had not much of the ball, as Benzema loses there again, Real Madrid are comfortable without the ball. They don't need the ball. They're a tight unit. They're experienced as well. They've been here. They've been here many times. This team literally won the Champions League last year, and they were down. I'm pretty sure they were down in every single leg and had to come back. So yeah, it's an outrageous team they're playing, especially in the Champions League. City have got to understand that, but being at home will favour them, because every time they've got the ball, which they've got a lot of it at the moment, the crowd gets louder and louder. Jack Grealish trying to take Carvajal on. Plays a nice ball to Gundogan. Tried to slip him in, but it was just a bit not enough on it, so Gundogan had to go back. Rodri. Oh, sorry, Stones. I keep forgetting he's in the midfield. Stones with the long shots. Yeah, there's nowhere near in the end, really. But thing is, Real Madrid won't mind that. They can have long shots all day. I mean, obviously, Kevin De Bruyne scored a fairly fabulous goal. Well, it was a very good goal in the first leg. But if you just don't let De Bruyne have the ball in those areas, then they should be all right, really. De Bruyne is probably, even though they've got Gundogan, who's a great player himself, who scored a beautiful goal on the weekend, he's not quite got that Kevin De Bruyne bash. You know what I mean? KDB has pop when he hits it. Kanji to Grealish, who's in the box of Real Madrid. Whipped one in, back post. Oh! What a save from Courtois. Grealish, literally in the corner of the penalty area, whips one in. Erling Haaland was there. Gets his head on it, and what a save it was from Courtois. City has started very strong here. Very, very strong. Great save from Courtois. Grealish in the same area as he was before. He's going to go himself, and it's gone over. What a save from Courtois. I want to see that again. Grealish, like I said, whips one in. Back just into the area with... Oh, what a save. I mean, it's hit his rib cage, but he's there. He's put himself in the right place. Erling Haaland gets his header, goes low as well. It's a decent header. What a save, Thibaut Courtois. Okay, so Grealish puts one decent ball in, and the commentators had all the ball, apparently. I always feel like they have a bit of a bias to Grealish when he does something decent. It was a good ball, to be fair, but he did have a lot of the space. Probably gave him a bit too much space. Very interesting start. What are we, 13 minutes? Nearly 14 minutes into the game, and it's been very Manchester City so far. Real Madrid, not had a sniff. Not had a sniff. Barely had the ball. Manchester City corner. Grealish with the corner, whipping it in. Courtois punches out. Grealish comes back to Grealish. He's going to take on the... Oh, good tackle from Vinicius Jr., but he's given the ball away. He's whipped it in. Gundogan whipped it in, but too far, too deep. Bernardo Silva not happy with that. Real Madrid throw him. Interesting start here, nearly 15 minutes in. I mean, very, very strong start from Man City. Let me see if I can get the stats up here on stats. 84% possession for Manchester City. 5 shots on target to Real Madrid's none. Shots on target 1, which probably should have gone in, to be honest. Courtois just booted it, and it's gone back to City. I mean, Real Madrid can't keep the ball. Real Madrid getting suffocated by the Manchester City press. Suffocated. City take the free kick early. Grealish again. One-on-one with Danny Carvajal. Grealish could have a very solid game here because, like I said, I think Danny Carvajal is the weakest player in the Real Madrid squad. I just don't think he's good enough to be playing at Real Madrid anymore. He's not an elite fullback like Reece James or... obviously, Reece James has his injury problems nowadays, but Jeremy Frimpong, he's had a very good season, very good fullback. Obviously, Trent is a good fullback, but can't defend to save his life. Grealish tries to play it through to Kevin De Bruyne, but it's blocked there in the midfield. Benzema, I don't know if Benzema's touched the ball, but the problem is when you've got a player like Benzema. I mean, Man City have got a player like Benzema, if not better, but well, a better finisher, maybe not a better footballer, but Gundogan goes for the deep ball. Jesus, very deep, has gone out for a corner. But yeah, Benzema needs half a chance and he can score. You've seen some of that. That's a great save, that is, from Courtois. But Haaland probably should have done a little bit better there, to be fair. That would have been his 53rd goal. That's incredible. 53 goals in a season. Thing is, he could have so much more if Pep didn't bring him off all the time. He always seems to bring him off when he's on a brace. Valverde, foul. Another Man City free kick. Real Madrid can't string 2 passes together. It's incredible. But one thing I will give Ancelotti the biggest credit for is in-game management. If he can probably... I know I'm talking about getting to half-time already, and we're not even 20 minutes in, but when he does get into half-time, you know he will make little tweaks which will make his team play a little bit better, because he always seems to do it. He's probably the best manager at doing that. His in-game tactics, little tweaks he makes just changes the game. But so far it's all blue, all Manchester City, and it's another free kick. Kevin De Bruyne, ooh, I think he went for goal. A few yards wide, I think, in the end, but it was always curling away from the ball. Doesn't even hit the side netting, really. Courtois was comfortable with it, but Tried to catch him out, fair dues. Real Madrid got the ball here now. Modric. She's got no options. No options. That's just the press of the thing is, City have got basically got 6 people in the midfield because they play the 4 across with obviously the wingers included, and then they've got Stones and Rodri, so they've got no options in that midfield when they've got the ball. So very smart from Pep. Wouldn't be surprised if Ancelotti drops maybe one of the wingers for Tchouaméni or something and gets Valverde, Tchouaméni, Modric, Kroos in the midfield, maybe something like that. Because you might need an extra leg in that midfield because they've basically got 2 men on one midfielder. Or maybe Benzema's got to start dropping deeper to try and get the ball and help out the midfield. But so far, all Man City, nearly 20 minutes into this game, Stones has got the ball. Plays it out to Kyle Walker. Bernardo Silva to Kevin De Bruyne, who was on the overlap. Kevin De Bruyne is going to try and cross it. Camavinga does well. It's another corner, though, for Man City. It's another corner for Man City. Is that their second or third corner? I don't know. 80% possession for Man City. I don't think Real Madrid have been in their own half for about 15 minutes now. Sorry, not their own half. I meant City's half. Putting the ball at the back post. Oh, what a save, Courtois again. What a save, Courtois again. And it's Haaland. He's going one way. Someone's put a ball back across from the corner. Courtois is going to his left. Haaland puts it right. And they've gone for another corner and that's gone all the way out. But that is one of the best saves the Champions League will see. He's going left. Haaland goes across him with the header. It's a great header. It's a great header. Perfect place to put it. And Courtois has got his fingertips to it and put it round the post. What a save that is from Courtois. But City's pressure is starting to mount on Real Madrid here. Starting to mount. Real Madrid are struggling to play the ball out. I don't know why they're still trying to play it out from the back, but they are, and it's not going well. That second save from Courtois is outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. Unbelievable, Jeff. What a save. Oh, that was cheeky. I felt that one coming. That's why I'm muted. Cheeky sneeze. Grealish. Carvajal can't get the ball. Jack Grealish has got Carvajal on strings at the moment, to be honest. He's just a weak player. He's a weak player. He's not good enough. If I were Man City, I'd be getting them Grealish down there all the time. I'd be playing it down his channel because I think that's the channel they can get a lot of success from. Camavinga's a lot more solid. That's a great ball from Bernardo Silva. 1-0 Manchester City. And that might be 1 foot into the final for Manchester City indeed. Wow. Great goal there. Let me just change the score. That might be 1-0. Bernardo Silva. That is a great finish. Absolute great ball. I think it was Kevin De Bruyne with the ball. Was it Kevin De Bruyne? I don't know, but it was a great ball. I mean, yeah, great finish. Smashes it front post. No chance of saving that. Courtois, I mean, he's got all the space in the world. I don't know how he's got in behind there. Bernardo Silva puts Manchester City 1-0 up. And like I said, that might be 1 foot in the final to Istanbul. Pep Guardiola going crazy. He knows that that is massive. But it's fully deserved, I've got to say. It's really, really deserved. They've been miles better so far this game. Real Madrid have not been at the races, and that's a lot to do with Man City. They've been fantastic. The pressure, they're suffocated. They can't get the ball, Real Madrid. Can't touch the ball. And the Etihad is probably the loudest I've ever heard it. And that's not really that hard, but it's actually quite loud for once. One 0 Nearly 25 minutes in. Big, big goal from big game Bernardo. Don't know what is going on. Like, Militao with a big switch. Modric. No, can't pass it to Vinny. City on the attack again with Akanji here. Grealish. Real Madrid have got to pull the finger out, or else they're going to be going home with absolutely nothing from the Champions League this year. It's all Man City still. No reaction. Bernardo Silva. Gundogan. Good ball into Erling Haaland's feet. Ooh, into his feet quickly, and he shoots with his right foot. Right foot. Quick shot. Good first touch. He smashes it with his right foot, but it's just wide, unfortunately, for him. They're going long now. Real Madrid, which is probably a bit smarter. However, Vinicius Jr. has just handballed it, so City free kick. Gundogan driving with the ball here. Just nice and calm on the ball. Bernardo Silva plays it to John Stones. Grealish to City have gone all the way back there. Still, Real Madrid cannot get a touch on this ball. Don't know what Real Madrid are doing, but they're not even tracking their own men. City have got space in the midfield. The tactics. Oh, Grealish going all the way. Tries to play through Haaland there. Good run from Grealish, but he couldn't quite get the pass off. It was a bit of a poor pass in the end, but it was a very good run from him. Trying to play Haaland through there. Courtois throws it to Carvajal, though. Real Madrid Carvajal goes back to Courtois. And then Haaland putting on the pressure, but it is a Real Madrid throw-in. Might have to just do that to get themselves up, because they can't pass a parcel to save their life today. The City pressure is just, like I said, it is suffocating him. Don't know what he's doing. Who's that then? Rodrigo's just giving the ball away. Oof. Ederson getting under pressure there from Vinny, but he doesn't get the ball. And that is, Danny Carvajal's holding his head. Probably hoping he can get out of this game because he's getting cooked. Not just by Grealish, by anyone who runs down that channel, because he's absolutely useless. Haaland gets us a foul. Yeah, Real Madrid free kick. Modric plays it to Camavinga from the free kick. Camavinga's got absolutely no options. Courtois kicks it. Modric wins it, but no one wins the second ball. Cruz. Oh, they've been caught on the possession there. Militao pace got him out of trouble there. Militao's gone down here from a collision with Haaland, but I don't think there's anything in it. I think he's just won the... He's just folded on the floor like a sack of spuds. Well, Steve McManaman's saying you can't go to ground like that, but you can, and he's done it, and he's won himself a foul, so... Yeah, well, kind of just proved yourself wrong there, pal, but... 45 passes Real Madrid have completed. City have done 237. Absolute battering this is so far. However, City have just given the ball away. Oof. Few passes here from Real Madrid. Oh, that's a good ball. Vinicius Jr. Oh, Walker's pace is absolutely just great pace there. Wow, Vinicius Jr. had 2 or 3 yards on him there, and then Walker caught up with him. That's a problem for Real Madrid, because if he can't get him behind when he's got yards on him, I mean, obviously he's on the ball and Walker's not, but he had a good 2-3 yard head start there and he got caught up and out-muscled. See, Vinny should have cut across him more, and then he would have been, he wouldn't have been able to get across really, but nearly there. That was a little bit of a warning, even though City dealt with it quite easily in them through Walker, but Akanji plays it to Haaland, 1-2, nearly. Tried to play a 1-2 with De Bruyne, but it's intercepted there by Carvajal. Luka Modric picks up the ball. Beautiful bit of play from Modric. Rodrigo's got the ball. Ooh. That's nearly a special ball there from Rodrigo. He played outside the boot. Tried to get Benzema through. Couple warning signs in the last couple minutes there from Real Madrid, though, that they can get through that back line with one pass, especially when you've got players like Modric, Vinny, Cruz, Valverde, Rodrigo. I mean, they've all got great technical ability. Real Madrid actually keeping the ball in City's half for more than 10 seconds. Oh, wait, sorry. I spoke too soon. They've gone back into their own half. That's a good ball there from Crusoe. Rodrigo. Don't know what Rodrigo is doing, but they've got themselves a corner. It wasn't Rodrigo, that's why. It was that absolute stinker, Danny Carvajal. But it's a Real Madrid corner. And one thing you can say about Real Madrid is it's only 1-0. So they're still in the game. Even though City have dominated so much, they're still in the game. Corner taken. Militao's attacked it, can't get to it. Vinicius Jr. with a great little reverse pass, to be fair, but City got back quite nicely. Toni Kroos. Oh! Absolutely rattled the crossbar from about 30 yards out, Kroos. Wow. Oh my jeez. Absolutely rifled it and it's blasted off the bar. He does get a finger, but I think it was hitting the bar anyway. That was absolutely great strike. But still 1-0. Hit the crossbar. Doesn't count. Unless we're doing half points for crossbar challenge. But there has been a bit of warning there from Real. They've shown well out though from City there though. Well out indeed. Yeah, beautiful stuff there. Is that John Stones driving with the ball? Oh, that's why he should be playing centre half, because he got himself into the space, but then he tried to pass a ball and it's gone out for a goal kick. Pep giving him the thumbs up, saying you've done well there, Pebbles, but it was a poor pass in the end. Let's be honest. But it was a very good run, to be fair. It's been an interesting game. City dominated the most. But last 5 minutes, Real Madrid showed that they've actually come off the bus now. They've actually stepped off the bus. But they keep giving the ball away still. Who's got the ball here? Oh, it's Grealish just like walking with the ball. Thinking, I'm not getting pressured. I can take my time. And he is doing. And he's got the ball again here. Plays a great ball in. Gundogan. Oh, it's 2-0. Bernardo Silva again. He's big game Bernardo. 2-0 Manchester City. Bernardo Silva with something you probably wouldn't associate with him, but he's got a header. And that's a whole foot in that final in Istanbul, because Real Madrid are no longer at home. They're away from home and they've got to come back from 2-0 down. Very, very difficult to do, I think, against Man City at the Etihad. I mean, it's actually quite poor positioning from Courtois. Oh, actually, I suppose it's not. He just gets quite lucky with the bounce from the deflection, but he was there, and he's dinked the header over David Alba. And that's 2-0. Bernardo Silva going absolutely mental. So is Pep and the whole stadium. That could be game over. That could be game over. 2-0 down, Real Madrid. I don't think it'll be as easy to get a comeback away from home at the Etihad. Not when we've absolutely battered them. It'll be very, very interesting what will happen at half time. Very interesting indeed. Because Real Madrid have got to sort something out. They've got to get an extra man in that midfield. They've got to. Real Madrid have got to score next, because if it's not them scoring next and it's City, done. Game over. Might as well blow the final whistle. Because, I mean, just Interesting. Very, very interesting. They definitely need to get an extra leg in that midfield. Very, very interesting. Ancelotti looking a little bit more stressed in the face than he normally does. Oh, that's a foul on Bernardo Silva. He's not pulling out the cards though, is he? This referee. Been a few challenges which I've seen, which I've definitely would have seen other refs given yellow cards for. But what is it? 5 minutes plus added time on the first half. Real Madrid have got to defend for their lives because if they go down this half 3-0 down, you can consider this tie done. I mean, it's basically, it's going to be mission impossible for them to come back now, but they've just been the miles better team Man City have. All their best players just looked very, very sharp. And Real Madrid have looked poor. But again, that is to do, it's got a bit to do with, well, a lot to do with Man City's tactics and Pep's tactics. It's a corner for Man City. Kevin De Bruyne over the corner kick for Man City. Less than 5 minutes to go. It's not a bad ball, but it's cleared by Real Madrid. But Bernardo Silva tries to go back out. Benzema. Ooh. Vinicius Jr. nearly. Ooh, he's putting Henderson under pressure, but Ederson is probably the calmest keeper with the ball to his feet. He literally waits till they're about a millimetre away from him. Oh, I hope this second half hurries up. I need to go toilet. I'm dying. What was that noise? I think someone just smacked one of the speakers on the stadium because I just got a massive rattle through my headphones then. Big game, Bernardo. Got the ball again. Plays it to Kyle Walker, who goes back to Rodrigo. City have just got the ball here. They're chilling. Absolutely chilling with the ball. Real Madrid, no pressure at all, really. No pressure. Bernardo Silva goes back to Kevin De Bruyne. Just playing it around the edge of the box here, City, like they're playing against Southampton. De Bruyne to Rodri. Camavinga's slipped over a few times this game. Is he wearing Astros? Is he playing that? Real Madrid can't touch the ball. They can't touch the ball. Ooh. De Bruyne went for that through ball to Erling, but couldn't get it off. I mean, Real Madrid have been so sloppy at getting the second ball. It's poor. Bernardo Silva on a hat-trick, obviously. Plays it to Kevin De Bruyne. No, poor ball from Kevin De Bruyne. Not a sentence you normally associate him with, but it was an overhit pass. to the big Norwegian dosser. Now, the Erling Haaland with his stupid ponytail. Probably top 2 worst trims in football history, I would say. Courtois goes long. Rodri giving the ball away there. But Kroos gives the ball away. Grealish again. One-on-one with Danny Carvajal. Plays it back though. Rodri switches it to big game Bernardo. He's going to look for that hat-trick. He's going to shoot. Courtois probably had more difficult, like making cups of coffee or whatnot. I don't know. It was pretty simple in the end for him. But Bernardo Silva is looking very dangerous. And I said he would be. Oh, my days. What is Camavinga doing there? Oh, Kevin De Bruyne dinks it. Oh, poor touch from Grealish. Poor touch from Grealish. But he keeps it. He keeps it in play. Gundogan, edge of the box here. Rodri switches it to Bernardo Silva. Obviously going to cut it on that left. Plays it to the overlap to Kevin De Bruyne. Good touch from Courtois, but Gundogan. Ooh, Haaland, Akanji. Ooh. Corner, but Real Madrid are crying out for second half because Man City have been all over them like a bad rash. This is like chicken pox. 13 attempts for City, 1 for Real Madrid. Pep is probably absolutely... they're going to win the Champions League, aren't they? They're going to do it. They're going to do it. Oh, let me sit up a little bit more, speaking to my microphone, but... It's all up to United to win the FA Cup. I can't be having these rats winning the treble. But that is half-time. That is half-time, and I completely forgot to stop my timer. Stop. I'll just have to restart that in a sec. I am going to be back in just a second. I need to go to the toilet. So, yeah, I'll be back in just a sec. See you in a sec. Ooh, there we go. All right, I'm back. Obviously, timing is a little bit out, but when the second half restarts, I'll just I'll just wait until it's the 46 minutes, second. Oh, you know what I mean. What a bit of water. Absolutely fabulous. Second half is apparently kicking off in just a sec. I didn't realise I was gone that long. Just need to go to the toilet. Be interesting to see what will happen in this second half. Be very, very interesting. Alrighty then. Alright, we're back on it. Be interesting. It'd be very, very interesting. I mean, if City, City probably will win this game now. They basically, not basically, won the Champions League, but they'd be massive favourites against Inter Milan. I mean, they played well over both legs, because I did actually watch the games. They played well in both legs against AC Milan, so it'd be an interesting game. But I think City have got too much for Inter Milan. I just think they'll win. I think it'll be like Liverpool and Spurs a few years ago, which is a shame, because that means City might win the Champions League. So I need Real Madrid to pull the finger out and score a couple of goals. Being a United fan, but I think it might just be City's time, unfortunately. Hang on, what's going on with my headrest here? There we go. Just looking a bit dodgy. But yeah, it'll all be up to United then to stop them winning the treble in the FA Cup if they do manage to go through tonight. Because like I said, I do think they'll win. Not so good. Not so good at all. I don't know why I'm watching a stupid advert like that. Let me check Twitter. Let's see what the people are saying. Project Africa, day 26. Oh wow, the guy doing Project Africa had a bit of a struggle day. If you don't know what Project Africa is, this guy on Twitter called Hardest Geezer. His name's Russ. He's running the whole length of Africa. He's on day 26. I think it's going to take like 200 days, I think, to do it. But he had a clearly struggled today. Because he normally runs about 55.5k average. So they run 21.1 kilometres. So he was not feeling good at all. Oh, what is... What is Twitter? What? If you're into your influencer boxing and you watch the fights on the weekend, the KSI Joe Fournier, Salt Pappy is is looking to appeal his loss versus Anthony Taylor, which is very interesting. God, we've got to play these lot. We have got to United have got to play these lot. God, it's a scary time, because these are good and they're only going to get better. What else is Twitter saying? Bernardo Silva tonight, they've photoshopped his face onto Brazilian, well, R9. Second half, though, it's kicking off. Don't know what the tunes City are playing at half time. They need to get that stuff off. He's got some heavy metal playing or something. Big bass drops. Get out of here, son. Alright, I've got to get this timer ready, but I've got to wait a minute to restart it. I completely forgot to pause it at 45th minute. Real Madrid. Obviously, second half has kicked off now. I'll just I'll sort this out in a second. Just watching the time, really. I'm kind of make sure I want to get this timer in line. 40 seconds going to the second half. No changes, though. No changes. Vinicius Jr. Oof. What a tackle that is from Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker has pocketed Vinicius Jr. tonight. Alright, we should now be in time on the second half timer, which isn't very good. Benzema got the ball. Benzema's going to have to drop this second half. He's going to have to drop if he wants to get more of the ball. But that's inevitable, really. Real Madrid stringing a few passes together here, though. Don't know what Camavinga was doing there. Poor passage of play there from Camavinga. Commentator talking about Julian Lescott's pace. Got a free kick here. De Bruyne's whipped the ball in deep. Diaz couldn't quite win the header. Grealish has picked up the ball though, one-on-one against Carvajal. Played it to Gundogan on the edge, who's played it even further back to De Bruyne. Gone back out to Grealish, but it's a poor ball from De Bruyne. But City picked the ball up. Real Madrid can't even counter-attack from those situations. if you're City though, you don't want to really concede early in the second half because it just creates that squeaky bum time, doesn't it? Bit squeaky, twitchy around that area. Especially when you're against Real Madrid, they want to try and their main focus is to probably keep it 0-0. Well, keep it no goals conceded. Sorry, keep it 2-0. Well, you want to keep it 2-0 for the 90th minute, really. If you watched last season's Champions League, I mean, they were out against them last time. Obviously, that was against home in the return leg. It's the opposite way around this time. Militao wins the ball out. Well, we're nearly 5 minutes into this second half. Real Madrid have had a lot more of the ball compared to the first half, but obviously we're only 4 minutes in, so it's not that difficult. Modric, big switch. It's a great ball, that is. To Carvajal. Benzema. Is that the Real Madrid away end making that noise? That's a foul. Yellow card for Ruben Diaz. The cards are out. The cards are out. They've got a free kick here, though, Real Madrid. They've got a free kick here, and they've got some very good dead ball specialists, Toni Kroos and David Alba, over the free kick. I mean, both can hit a shot and both can whip a crossing, so it's not a bad option to have standing over the free kick. I think David Alba's going to hit this. I think he's going to hit it, but I don't think it's going to go in. Yeah, he is hitting it. Oh my days. He nearly caught Ederson out there. I dropped in my chair again. What a strike that is. What happened there? Oh, there's 2 balls on the pitch. Are they taking the corner again or what? It's a great technique from David Luiz. It was kind of like David Luiz-esque, where he hits it with the side of his foot, but it gets that swerve, drops. How's this working? There was 2 balls on the pitch at once, but I don't know what they're going to go back to the corner or doing a drop ball. That's not fair, is it? That's interesting. I don't know what's happened there. That's a bit of a poor pass there from Rodri to Ederson, but Ederson's calm. It's a better start to the second half from Real Madrid. That's a poor ball from whoever that was. Camavinga, I think it was. He's had a bit of a poor game, I can't lie. That's an awful pass from De Bruyne. Overhit the pass. That's a few times he's done that. But you can't doubt his quality. He'd probably do like a outside the boot, weak foot, Travella. Well, that's outside the boot, but you know, do some crazy pass that he shouldn't pull off in a minute. That'll be beautiful, but it's a poor ball from Valverde there. Jack Grealish got a bit of space now. Gets caught up by Carvajal though. Plays it back to Gundogan. Grealish. 1-on-1 again. That's gone for a Manchester City corner. Corner first City here. Grealish on the corner. Haaland right next to Courtois getting on the keeper. Grealish whips it deep. Someone tried to head it across. Vinicius Jr. But Kyle Walker, well, it wasn't really outpaced. Kyle Walker was already 5 yards. Ooh, that's lucky, that is. Don't know why the commentators bigged up Kyle Walker's pace there. I mean, we know he's quick and he's probably got Vinicius Junior's number when it comes to pace, especially when Vinny's got the ball. What's Bernardo Silva gone down for there? Bernardo Silva, get up, mate. No point in diving like that. You're 2-0 up. Nearly 55 minutes into this game now. Bernardo Silva's got the ball. Plays it back to Rodri. Stones. Nearly 10 minutes into this first half. Oh, it's first half. Second half. Grealish being fouled by Carvajal. Carvajal he's in the book. Kevin De Bruyne over the free kick here. Oh, it's a poor ball. It's cleared at the front post. City won the header though. It's poor from Real Madrid. Oh, it's a good touch from De Bruyne though there. Can he get a ball in? He's not going for the ball. He's gone to Grealish. And that's a goal kick. Very, very interesting. Carvajal on the ball. Real Madrid definitely having a lot more of the ball this second half, but they don't look as dangerous as usual. I think because they're worried about committing that extra man, because they might get caught out. The thing is, City can play a bit deeper if they want to now. They can kind of sit on the lead if they believe in the defensive line, which they should, because they haven't conceded much recently. Boos ring out. That's a foul. Militao on Grealish. Can I just mute half the commentators? They're doing my head in. Steve McManaman's doing my nutting. Oh, and then we've got Julian Lescott, that elite defender he was, talking about Militao. Mate, Militao's better than you ever were, and he's only 23, 24. Ancelotti's making subs. Asensio and Rudiger. Surprised Tchouaméni doesn't get more of a run out. Rodrigo, big switch to Benzema. Defended by Kyle Walker, but it's caught falling to Vinicius Jr. Benzema can't get a pass out. Kevin De Bruyne under pressure, but then they've given the ball away again, Man City, and De Bruyne passes it to Grealish. City back on the ball. Rodri with a switch to Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne. Oh, it's another pass, but ooh, it was another poor pass from De Bruyne, but he nearly got lucky there because there was a ricochet from Carvajal that nearly played Gundogan through, but. Modric to Vinicius Jr. On a Rodrigo. Oh, I think Benzema might be offside. Oh, no, he's not. Carvajal. Modric. Oh, can't play the pass in from Grealish. He does do very good defensive. Oof. He does very good defensive work, Jack Grealish does. Very, very good. That's probably one of his. It's weird. It's kind of one of his better attributes. He's actually very, very good at defending. Well, obviously he's no like fullback or anything, but he does his defensive duties a lot. Always gets back. Half an hour in this game, or less than. Obviously, probably about half an hour with added time, but it's a better performance from Madrid in the second half. But they lose the ball there. Vinicius Jr. Thing is, Guardiola have one eye on the clock, just seeing minutes going by, nothing really happened. Gundogan, poor layoff from him. Poor pass from Modric, though. There's a lot of poor passes from a lot of good players in this game, from both sides. That was a hazard. That was a hospital pass. That was. Apparently Rudiger's coming on for Modric. That means Alaba will probably go to fullback, Camavinga into the midfield. That's another. That's another book in there for Gundogan. Yeah. Bernardo Silva's lucky. He was late there, like late at missing the challenge because he had his boot. That's his leg. His boot was like that. Rodrigo, another corner for Real Madrid. They are getting more chances, and I keep knocking my mic. I do apologise for doing that. Are they doing subs or what? Yeah, subs. Rudiger's coming on for Luka Modric. And he's not at the best of games, but I feel like I would have taken Kroos off. Feel like Modric would probably have to pull it out of the fire when you need him the most, even not having the best game, but. Kroos. Carvajal whipping a ball in. Oof. Smashed away. Kevin De Bruyne's not outpacing Camavinga. You must be joking. Oh my God. Would Steve McManaman shut up? He's doing my head in. Thing is, this is great for City. Like I said before, there's just minutes ticking down and nothing really worrying them. Like I said, they've had more possession in the second half for Real Madrid, but nothing of note. They've not had any good, decent chances. Valverde's been absolute passenger in the midfield. Which is surprising because he had a really good start to the season. And I think form dropped off a little bit, but he was great against Chelsea. De Bruyne fizzes it out to Bernardo on the edge of the box. Bernardo gives it back to De Bruyne. De Bruyne gives it back to Bernardo. Plays it inside to Gundogan. A little pocket of space, but no. Oh, that's a cheeky challenge by De Bruyne. He's wagging his finger like that, but it was a foul, mate. It was. Oh, that's a great little flip from Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne's actually had a bit of a poor game. I mean, he's worked hard. He's got in right spaces, but his final decision making, which just sounds ridiculous saying it about De Bruyne because it's normally on point, but it's been a little bit. He's not had a bad game. That was a bit of an overreaction, but he's not had. He's had an average game, giving the ball away a bit. Is there an option here where I can mute one commentator? Because I would love to just mute Steve McManaman when he's doing my nutting. As Real Madrid are on the attack here, Vinicius Jr. to Karim Benzema. Trying to go all the way. Lays it off to Cruz. It's going to go for... Oh no, Ederson's kept it in. I thought it was going to go for a corner kick, sorry. Ederson boots it up to Haaland. Does very well against Haaland, to be fair. But we are approaching the 70th minute. We are approaching, less than 25 minutes left in the game. I mean, Real Madrid did win this exact tie last year in the space of 2 minutes, but we will see, won't we? We will see what happens. Militao driving with the ball, getting a lot of space. Plays it out to Carvajal. Plays it back to Valverde. First time I've really seen him in the second half. Rodrigo skips past one, plays it to Benzema. Benzema loses the ball. Benzema has been an absolute passenger, and Kevin De Bruyne has got loads of space here on the attack. Plays not the best of balls. I see what he's doing, but it was going to be a difficult pass there. It was a difficult pass. Thing is, if I was City, I wouldn't be running up the pitch with the players like that. I mean, there was only a couple of players who went up there, but you don't want to tire yourselves out going end to end and then leave yourselves open. So far, they've done quite well. They are only really counter-attacking with 2 or 3 people, so they are leaving numbers back, but they don't want to get overzealous, leave themselves open. Especially when you've got Vidi and Rodrigo. Looks like Asenjo's coming on for Real Madrid. No substitutions here for Man City, but why would you? Is there nearly 20 minutes left in the game? Still 2-0. Not really being challenged. Kevin De Bruyne's got the ball here. Plays it to Gundogan, who gives it off to Grealish. Tries to put a cross in, but no one was really in there. Carvajal switches it. It's a weird ball. Stupid pass that was, and they've lost the ball. Bernardo Silva got the ball, trying to run at Alaba, and it goes back. Vinicius Jr. putting Kyle Walker under pressure there, but he didn't get no change. That's it, the referee, you silly man. De Bruyne's ginger meters is looking full. He's looking very red in the face. You know, when he's looking red in the face, you know you probably might need to get him off. Get him for some fresh legs on. Cruz coming on off for Asensio. They're going gung-ho. Gung-ho. Gung-ho and legs. I don't know why they don't play Schuam anymore. I thought he's a great player. Well, they have got 5 players in double figures this season, apparently. Vinicius Jr. Alaba tries to whip a ball in, but it's blocked first man, but it comes back to Real Madrid. They have had a lot more of the ball, but they've not been like City when having the ball. They've not had loads of chances. Nope. That's a goal kick. Vinicius Jr. goes to ground, but not getting a foul for that. 20 minutes left. There and thereabouts. Obviously included added time. Oh, sorry, plus added time, should I say. A hazardous ball there back to Walker, but he wins it, and I think he's had a very poor second half, Kevin De Bruyne. Maybe not very poor, but a poor for his standard second half. He's getting into good spaces, but his touch, his passing, it's been a little bit off. He was a lot better in the first half. Might need to get him off. Just for some things that who City got in that position. I mean, they could even bring on Phil Foden, couldn't they, really? Could easily bring on Phil Foden if they wanted to. Grealish has had a good game. De Bruyne's just like free roaming though. They're not really picking him up, which, like I said, even though he's not been playing the passes and not being quite on it in the second half, no point in giving him space. That's just like asking to. Oh, good little. Oh, what a save from Courtois again. Wow. What a save that is from Courtois again. That little backheel flip from Gundogan was absolutely superb. Absolutely nutmeg from on Militao, and what a save that is from Courtois. One-on-one, Haaland was there. He puts it on his right foot. Courtois off his thigh onto the crossbar and over. What a save that is. What a save. Wow. What a save. If if Real Madrid didn't have Courtois tonight, it'd be 3 or 4. Easy. He's made some worldy saves this game. And this is a absolutely ginormous if, Real Madrid somehow get back into this game, there's only one man they can thank, and his name's Courtois, because it should not be 2-0, it should be more. By the way, that if is probably the biggest if in mankind. Benzema, not strong enough for Rodri. He's been poor, Benzema. Not had a sniff, and when he has, he's not been on it. Not been on it. I thought it was a good tackle from Camavinga, but looks like Camavinga's in the books. Yep. On Grealish, he's still got that trait. The fouls. Don't know what it is. I don't know why he just wins so many fouls. He just does. Because he actually tries to take players on. And he's good at shifting the ball. Kevin De Bruyne with a corner. It's gone in off their own player. Akanji celebrating, but it looked like an own goal. And that is Manchester City into the final. They go into Istanbul. No mass. Real Madrid don't want any more. Wave the white flag. Where is it? I don't have one. But they have been absolutely cooked. That looked like an oggy to me. Kevin De Bruyne put the ball into a nice area. But it looked like an oggy. Akanji celebrating, giving it that. So it might have come off Akanji. He might have won the first part. Yeah, Akanji onto Eder Militao. Akanji with a little flick, and it's off Militao and it's in. It should stand. It should stand. I don't think there'll be anything that's turning that over. And that looks to be... Well, it is. It's Manchester City are in the final, so... Yeah, simple as that. Even if this is chalked off, I don't see Real Madrid goal anyway. 3-0. This might be the first, but it looks like Manchester City are going to win the first Champions League title. Ten Hag, bring your absolute A-star game, because we've got a game on our hands at Wembley on June the 3rd. June the 3rd, I think, is the game. Eder Militao own goal. Woohoo! They've been cooked tonight, Real Madrid. Absolutely cooked. City fans are doing the Poznan. Very, very solid performance here from City. And I'm not going to say they've been the worst team in this second half, because Real Madrid have offered absolutely nothing. But I haven't even stuck it on them in this second half up until the goal. And they still scored a goal. That's been the difference tonight. Absolute levels to this game tonight. Real Madrid have been shown the levels. Manchester City are just on absolutely superb form, and they've peaked at the perfect time in the season. And maybe, just maybe, they will be on their way to win their first Champions League. I mean, they're well on the way. They've got two hands on the on the final. I mean, they got 2 feet into the final. There's no way they're going to bottle this. No way on God's green earth. Ilkay Gundogan's coming off now. Let me see the reactions on Twitter. Let me see what people are saying. Mahrez is on. Chouameni's on. Rodrigo and Camavinga off. Ceballos and Chouameni on. Oh, did we just drop out there? Do apologise if we just dropped out momentarily there. Should all be back now. We should be back. Let me just reset that. Hello, are we back? We're back. Sorry, I do apologise. We just dropped out for a second there. Let me just check something quickly. Yeah, no, we're fine, we're fine. Thing is, they're bringing on Phil Foden just for the fun of it. Phil Foden, he's an absolute baller. Pep, I don't know what Pep's doing with Foden, to be honest. He said he was one of the best, was the best youngster he's ever worked with. And he's worked with Messi, and then now he doesn't even get a look in at City. But yeah, what we got 9 minutes left in this half, and it's all Manchester City. Absolutely all Manchester City, and they thoroughly deserve it. They've been a miles better team. Real Madrid are still on the bus. Actually, they might still be in Madrid, to be honest. I think the final will be similar to Inter Milan, similar to the Tottenham Liverpool final. I think it'll be a bit of a simple job. Ooh, Vinicius Junior, Benzema, Ederson done well. Oh, good save from Ederson. Bit of a chance there for Real Madrid, to be fair, but still keep a clean sheet. Oof. That was good from Ceballos, to be fair. He's kept the ball well there. Or was it Asenjo? Might have been Asenjo, actually. Camavinga puts in a ball absolutely booted out by Ruben Diaz. Absolutely went, see ya, to the ball there. Phil Foden's coming on for KDB. Probably could have come off 10 minutes ago, to be honest. He looked a bit tired for the last 20 minutes, but... KDB off for Felipe Foden. Hey, look, what's Foden doing? He's just like... gripping up Militao. A bit weird. Big switch there. Oof, that's a poor pass there from Benzema. Benzema, absolute shambles tonight. I just don't see Inter Milan beating. They're not even the best in Italy. Napoli are, but I know they got beat by AC Milan, but I just don't see Inter Milan beating City. If City lost to Inter Milan, that's a huge bottle because they'll be massive favourites. I just don't see them losing to Inter Milan. I think it'll be straightforward, simple. And to be fair, after this performance, it's deserved. They've absolutely spanked Real Madrid, bent them over the table, got the ruler out, whipped it about 3 times, and gone, hasta la vista, baby. Oh, God. My legs are stiff. Probably should have stood up a bit more on this. To be fair, I probably can stand up now, to be fair, because I've got this mic that... Oh, I'll leave it. I'll just sit down on me. Ten Hag, we've got a job to do. Mission impossible 10. Got to beat this Man City side who are in absolutely fine form. And I think all City have got to do is beat Chelsea this weekend to win the league. So they're basically champions. I mean, beating Chelsea, that's like trying to make a coffee. John Stones. I mean, I just think it's the tactics of Pep. That his formation it really works. Because it overloads the midfield like crazy. Ten Hag probably watching this game tonight thinking, how do we beat this side? And I'll tell you, get absolutely lucky with a dodgy offside for Rashford and then we win the game. Woohoo! No, I think Ancelotti's going, I believe. They're talking about Ancelotti staying, but I heard that he was going if he didn't win the Champions League. I always thought City would probably win this game, especially at home. If it was the other way around, it'd be different, but it's not. So Real Madrid had all the work to do. They should have won at home. That's their problem. They should have won at home. They didn't. And they've been absolutely spanked away from home. Thing is, it's just incredible. City's... The thing is, people still talk about the two-team City. That they don't have two teams anymore. They have a squad. They have a full squad. They have got their starting 11 and they've got a bench. They don't have like 22 players, two teams. They've just got one big squad that is it's perfect. It just helps them so much to change. It's just unreal. They're bringing on Julian Alvarez, who would start up front for most teams in the Premier League, by the way. He is an unreal footballer. Coming on for Erling Haaland. Unreal footballer, Alvarez is. Yeah, and then they brought Mahrez on in this game. They brought Foden on in this game. They've just got a great... Is it 18 you've got? I believe it's 18. They've got 18, maybe 15, 16 players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They've got 10 people on the bench tonight, but they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so they've got 15, 16 cracking players. City do. And they just rotate. He just rotates the squad so well. I mean, you've got decent players as well, like Rico Lewis and Palmer, but they're not. I don't class them as the 15 to 16 because they're not on the level of the people who play week in, week out. Obviously, they've got Ake who normally plays as well. So yeah, 15, 16, 17 players who are just top draw. Oof. Basically, game done. That's a foul, but it's not going to matter. I'd probably say everyone starts today. Maybe Ake comes in. If I don't know why he's not on the bench. Maybe he's injured. Maybe he's... Oh, great ball. 4-0. What did I say? Edson Alvarez, what a player. He's just gone and absolutely scored a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful goal. And it's a great ball from Phil Foden. That's why he should be playing through the middle. I know De Bruyne plays there, but that's where he should play. When De Bruyne's gone, Phil Foden's there for another 5, 6, 7 years. Real Madrid have been absolutely demolished. Man City have got the Vaseline out and done an absolute job on Real Madrid. Absolute job. Just demolition job. What a ball from Phil Foden and great finish from Edson. I don't keep calling him Edson out. Julian Alvarez. Edson Alvarez is the player who plays for Ajax. But easy finish for Alvarez. The whole goal to aim at. Real Madrid have given up. All the players just watching Alvarez. No one chasing back. Embarrassing from the European champions, the holders. But that is it. Inter Milan versus Man City. That's your final, ladies and gentlemen. That is your final. Woo! It'll be a good final. I don't think it'll be too competitive, but it'll be interesting. I don't know if I'll do a stream on it. Yeah, I don't know. I'll decide closer to the time. I'll put it out on my other channel if I am, and I'll put it out on this channel if I am. Yeah. And I think full time approaches us. 5 seconds till the end of the game. And that is Manchester City into the Champions League final. The second time they've reached it under Pep Guardiola. This time it's looking like they might go on to win it. They are going to be huge favourites going into that game against Inter Milan. It should be a decent game. I don't think it'll be too competitive, to be honest, if it's the same City side that turns up like they did tonight. The scene's looking quite good in at the Etihad there tonight. The players are... Ancelotti having a word with the officials, but not going to help you, mate. You've been thumped. They've gone out 5-1 on aggregate to Man City, and like I said, they are favourites to go on to win this now. They might finally get what Pep Guardiola was brought into, win the Champions League. What is it, 5, 6 years? Is it 5th or 6th year? I don't know how many years. I think it's the 6th. It might even be the 7th, actually. I don't know. But he's been here to do it, and he's got to it before. But I think this time he might just go on to win it. And that treble is looking on, because they are going to be an absolutely insane game. There's 2 big games for Man City now, really. It's the FA Cup final versus Man United, which is my team, which I hope on God's earth that we beat them somehow, because I can't be whether them winning a treble. But they are in the final. They're in the final. And Real Madrid have been absolutely annihilated, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely smashed. I'm being serious. They got demolished. But that's going to be it from me today. I hope you've enjoyed this stream. We might be back for the final. I might do one for the FA Cup final as well. Boxing. There's going to be a stream for the Devin Haney and Lomachenko fight this weekend. It's Saturday, but it's about Sunday morning. It'll be R4 Sunday morning. If you're there, you're good. If not, don't worry about it. But I will be live for that. Not for the Taylor Cameron fight. I'm going to watch that in my own peaceful environment. But I will be later on for the Haney Lomachenko fight. But that is going to be it from me today. Hope you've enjoyed the stream. Absolutely massive result. What are your thoughts? Do you think City will win the Champions League? I think a lot of people will. You've got to pay respect to that, because that was a great performance. That's going to be it from me today. Sooty out.